Greetings, YouTube. Welcome back to the channel. The kids like to say, give people flowers when they are still here, when they deserve it. Basically, it means give people praise when they can hear it, even in defeat. And I know that this game can be frustrating. For every story of someone who wins 10 straight battleground matches, or battlegrounds matches because they're the best of the best, there's a story of somebody that loses 10 straight battlegrounds matches and wonders if they've just lost the ability to even play the game. Lord knows I've been there several times. And so when your alliance does really well, like the dream scenario, especially in something like Alliance War, is when everybody comes together and you don't lose, right? Everybody clears their path. There are no defender KOs. And you just feel like everybody brought their A-plus game. That is a dream scenario, and it rarely, if ever, happens. But the nightmare is if the opponent does the exact same thing. And suddenly you have this super rare case study where both alliances cleared 100% of the map. They explored 100% of the map, I should say. But no one suffered a single knockout. There are 0 defender kills on both sides. Well then, what happens in that case? What allows this to happen? Well, here is the deal. Here is the fear. Here is the nightmare. And because this alliance ultimately lost, that sent it over to me, I thought, let's make a 5 minutes or less video just giving this alliance flowers, because they may never do this again. And they're probably really frustrated because they lost. But at the same time, I wanted to cover this nightmare but also proud situation where you can, in theory, do everything seemingly right as an alliance and still lose a war. So this is from Romero23. This is the shout out to the Salty Warriors. Makes me think of Planters Peanuts. Versus Guerrero's Z. Shout out to both the Salty and GT40 Alliance and Salty Warriors and Guerrero Z as well. That's a fun phrase. A big mouthful. So you can see attack bonus 39,600 versus, well, something. 0 defender diversity. Now that's what kind of can kill you, right? But why do they have 0 points for defender diversity? Because all they cared about is 150 attacker kills and 0 defender kills. The problem, though, is that they also faced 150 attacker kills and 0 defender kills. So, fight duration is the tiebreaker in this sense. And fight duration, sadly, to the Salty Alliance wasn't close. 8,835 to 7,501. So, yes, the Salty Alliance, Salty Warriors, all the Salty Summoners are literally salty because this is the Nightmare War scenario that still deserves a shout out. You have 0 defender kills, and yet you give up 0 defender kills, and the end result is still a loss. Look, this is why we play the game. Not that I care at all about Alliance War, because I don't. And this is certainly not why I play the game. But in general, it's important to note that this is hard to do. This is still something that this alliance, both alliances, really should be proud of. And if I can use my channel to spread some positivity, even in a defeat, that is a good use of my time and hopefully a good use of your time watching, especially when you can keep something under 5 minutes, which if I wrap up this video very quickly, we'll be able to say it was accomplished in the total runtime of this YouTube video. So, Salty Warriors, Salty in general, Mr. Romero23, thank you for the information. I am honored to shout out your alliance even in a loss. I know you're sad. I know you're frustrated, but you should still be very proud. This is not easy to do. And so hold your head high, even though you're obviously wishing you got the alliance victory rewards instead of defeat.